Two silver teaspoons resting on the oak, beside a cup where steam becomes a smoke. The rain hits softly on the window frame, a steady rhythm without any name. I touch the handles worn from 40 years and smile at ancient joys and faded fears. The radio plays low across the room, a gentle accordion dispels the gloom. I draw my knitted shawl around my chest and give this weary heart a place to rest. Outside, the yellow street lamp warms the dark, while puddles fill the pathways in the park. The storm plays melodies upon the tile, and yesterday returns to stay a while, until the quiet midnight gently falls and golden shadows dance across the walls. The clock ticks slow against the floral wall, while outside gray drops tumble down and fall. I trace the tablecloth of red and white, content to be alone with rain tonight. Each drop a story whispering of home, where sweet contented souls are never alone. Time moves along like water down the drain, yet warmth remains despite the winter rain. I do not mourn the seasons turn to dust, when every simple deed holds my trust. Two spoons still shining in the amber glow, the wet street quiet down below. I close my book and turn off the light. Good night, my gentle rainy night. An old cab brake squeaks down below the glass, tires splashing through the puddles in the dark. You sit across from me while hours pass, safe inside this kitchen from the park. The yellow street light glitters through the shade, a quiet rhythm on the cobblestone. Here with the memories that never fade, neither of us has to be alone. Listen to the gutter hum its steady, slow refrain. while the kettle starts to steam against the chilly window pane. You pour 2 drops of milk into your tea and tell me how the winter years went fast. We watch the lamplight flicker endlessly, finding warm forgiveness in the past, while storm clouds drift away toward the sea. Remember how we walked these streets in June, younger hearts that thought we owned the town. Now we move beneath the softer moon, gently as the raindrops settle down. Your woolen sweater smells of cedar wood. The room is glowing in an amber haze. It turns out growing older can be good, richer than those hurried early days. Let the dark world rush along its noisy midnight way. We have found a shelter where the quiet hours stay. Take another biscuit from the plate beside your hand. Only old companions truly understand. The wet street combs as midnight draws so near. You put your coat on, turning toward the door. I am so glad you spent the evening here. Walk safe tonight until we meet once more. Pine and chimney smoke linger in the street as old Jean walks with slow and steady feet. The midnight storm drops water on the stones. A quiet chill settles in his bones. He tips his collar up against the breeze and listens to the rustle of the trees. The streetlight casts an amber shade of light to guide him through the thick and heavy night. The bistro door swings wide to let him through, while raindrops fall on gloves of faded blue. He orders tea and watches headlights gleam, then stirs the sugar slowly in the cream. The piano plays a tune from '62, and warm light washes out the nighttime blue. The waitress brings a napkin for his coat. She recognizes every hummed out note. They talk of winters 30 years ago, when dancers filled the square in evening glow. He smiles and rubs a scar upon his thumb, and waits until the heavy squalls grow numb. Outside, the water spills into the drain. A yellow streetlight glimmers through the rain. The city sleeps beneath a woolen sky as gentle, tender midnight passes by. The bistro door swings wide to let him through, while raindrops fall on gloves of faded blue. He orders tea and watches headlights gleam, then stirs the sugar slowly in the cream. The piano plays a tune from '62, and warm light washes out the nighttime blue. He folds his newspaper and pays his fare, with lingering sweetness floating in the air. The street turns soft, the pavement starts to dry, and old Jean sighs a quiet, sweet goodbye. A sudden memory breaks the still room's quiet. Before the grandfather clock can strike 11, the amber lamplight glimmers on the wet cobblestones, where rain washes down the empty boulevard. A silver thimble rests beside the half-knit shawl. A steam rises quietly from a ceramic mug. The storm paints shadows across the faded wallpaper, and water trickles down the tin rain spout. An old record player waits in the dark corner, holding a tune from 50 years ago. The baker rolls down his awning as the deluge starts to pour. A sleepy stray slips quickly past the bistro door. Her sky blue folded umbrella leans against the polished pine, while silver water traces out a quiet, distant line. The steam from fresh chicory fills the drafty kitchen. Raindrops dance like glass beads on the ledge outside. Across the square, a wooden shutter swings and creaks. A night bus splashes past the corner pharmacy. Old photographs shimmer under soft lamplight, holding memories of summers long since gone. The baker rolls down his awning as the deluge starts to pour. A sleepy stray slips quickly past the bistro door. Her sky blue folded umbrella leans against the polished pine, while silver water traces out a quiet, distant line. The heavy velvet curtains keep the midnight cold away, while rain writes stories on the dark glass frame. Every drop that taps the roof echoes like a settles gently to a steady whisper. Lamplight glows soft upon the sleeping street. The blue umbrella rests beside the door, and peaceful sleep returns at last. Why does the glass always hum when the gutter overflows? A yellow cab turns down the boulevard and goes. My tea turned cold 20 minutes past 9. The cat smells of wet grass and turpentine. I wonder if Paris still smells like damp wool in May. Thoughts just float off like gray smoke anyway. The accordion record skips twice on the wooden shelf. I catch myself talking out loud again to myself. The dark down the alleyway gathers its shadow and crawls, while water runs gold down the cracks of the plasterboard walls. A tired old coat hangs by 34 Saint Germain Street, where quiet moments and long forgotten strangers still meet. I wind up the clock just to give the empty kitchen a beat. Did I lock the side door or leave it unlocked for the rain? A blue street lamp flickers across the wet window pane. Grandfather's letters are tied with a frayed cotton string. Strange how the night makes a small room feel grand like a king. The radiator clinks like a spoon on a porcelain plate. Maybe I will put on my shoes, but it is getting too late. A dog barks 3 blocks off, then silences fall in a heap. The sound of the downpour is pulling the ceiling to sleep. I drift from a dream of a train to a house by the sea. Nothing is waiting, and nothing is holding on to me. Who leaves a lamp burning for nobody? Just water on glass and the smell of sweet tea. The needle lifts off, the night settles down. The weight of this old chair holds me steady now, while rain strikes the balcony in rhythm soft and slow. I light a single candle and I trace the polished wood, thinking of the frightened boy who never understood. You thought the storm would swallow every dream you grew, so I am writing back across the years to you. The listen to the water drumming on the street like glass. Every bitter midnight that you feared was bound to pass. You packed a shabby suitcase for a train that ran too late, and paced the wet asphalt beside the iron station gate. You swore your heart would freeze inside that borrowed winter coat, but every tear you hid became a song you never wrote. Now 40 years of thunder turn to music in the dark. Put down that heavy pen you used to write your small despairs. The attic room was cold, but warmth was climbing up the stairs. You worried if the bread would last until the Tuesday break, and counted every silly little error you might make. The rain is just a waltz that comes to sweep the cobblestone. You never were as helpless as you felt alone. Forgive the clumsy steps you took when darkness filled the street. The world was far too big for such uncertain youthful feet. The cup of tea upon my desk is steaming sweet and mild. I hold no anger for that scared and frantic child. So close your eyes tonight in 1974. The rain has turned to velvet just outside our front door. Sleep well, my younger self. The storm has lost its sting. The fire stays alive. And now the old men sing. Honey-colored street lamp amber spills across the floor, washing over velvet chairs beside the bistro door. You shake your wet trench coat and step in from the cold, looking for a dry bench as the evening hours unfold. I slide my small teacup aside and motion to the chair. The rain is drumming softly on the awning over there. You sit down with a weary smile and wipe the foggy glass. We watch the heavy water drops and silver taxis pass. Two strangers finding shelter while the dark city drips. A quiet sort of comfort on our old acquainted lips. We trade forgotten stories while the storm outside grows deep. A lifetime full of laughter that our weary hearts still keep. The steaming water settles as the brass clock hums along, and listening to a stranger feels like hearing an old song. No urgent places left to run, no secrets to defend, just two quiet shadows making peace before the end. You tell me of a bakery you opened long ago. I speak of summer dances where the accordion was slow. The copper kettle sizzles as the waiter brings a tart. Simple words stitches wrapped around the heart. Outside the downpour washes every cobblestone to gray. Inside we keep the winter night a million miles away. It takes a heavy shower just to pull two souls in tight, to sit across from someone who is glowing in the light. No names were ever spoken, yet I know you through and through. The gentleness of living lingering in me and you. We trade forgotten stories while the storm outside grows deep. A lifetime full of laughter that our weary hearts still keep. The steaming water settles as the brass clock hums along, and listening to a stranger feels like hearing an old song. No urgent places left to run, no secrets to defend, just two quiet shadows making peace before the end. The rain begins to quiet to a gentle little mist. You nod and tip your head to me, a moment warmly kissed. You step into the amber street and vanish in the dark, leaving just a tender spark. Yesterday you said the roof was growing tired, and tonight the dark glass proves you right. A yellow saucer sitting by the radiator, a faint rustle where the wallpaper peels slightly white. The clock tick-tocks a steady 9:15, and raindrops soft against the copper wire line. A half-filled teacup turns cold on the tile. The hall rug shifts by an inch or a mile. The zinc gutter gurgles while the wet cobblestone glows beneath the street lamp light. A stray black cat slips under the bakery awning to escape the heavy night. Your wool cardigan hangs loose from the wooden peg near the quiet kitchen door. A steady water taps a slow waltz rhythm across the parquet floor. The baker's window keeps a single golden candle. The warm steam rises from the iron heating grate. A brass key rests beside the porcelain handle, while two old leather boots sit dripping by the gate. The newspaper on the bench is soaked through with rain, leaving blue ink smeared across the lower pane. The zinc gutter gurgles while the wet cobblestone glows beneath the street lamp light. A stray black cat slips under the bakery awning to escape the heavy night. Your wool cardigan hangs loose from the wooden peg near the quiet kitchen door. A steady water taps a slow waltz rhythm across the parquet floor. The distant tram bells ring out 3 times slow. Old shoes dry by the coal burner's orange glow. Every small quiet thing stays right where it ought to be. Wrapped in this dark evening, just the storm and me. The water drops slow to a soft, gentle drip. A cooling herbal tea taken in a tiny sip. Good night to the wet street below. Good night to the quiet night's glow. Coarse knitted wool pricks against my thumb, while dark storm water runs along the pane. This heavy cardigan from 59 keeps off the chill of another night of rain. I rub the soft velvet lined inside the sleeve and hear your laughter where the shadows weave. A gentle accordion plays down the hall. The street lights flicker yellow on the wall. I pull the collar close around my chin and let the quiet night invite you in. We shared a single coat beneath the bridge when autumn water flooded down the lane. You bought 2 roasted chestnuts for a franc and swore we'd never fear the winter rain. That simple evening lives inside this thread, more clear than any words we ever said. Smooth polished bone buttons catch the light. Each scratch a marker of a distant year. The smell of damp weave filling up the room brings back the cozy warmth when you were near. I close my eyes and feel the fabric yield, like walking through a sweet-drenched summer field. A gentle accordion plays down the hall. The streetlights flicker yellow on the wall. I'd pull the collar close around my chin and let the quiet night invite you in. We shared a single coat beneath the bridge when autumn water flooded down the lane. You bought 2 roasted chestnuts for a franc and swore we'd never fear the winter rain. That simple evening lives inside this thread, more clear than any words we ever said. Time takes the youth, but leaves the velvet soft. The rain still sings the song it sang back then. I trace the stitching along every seam, and for a minute I am young again. The storm softens to a steady drip. The old coat rests across my tired knees. A warm quiet settles in my heart, wrapped in these gentle, faded memories. A small brass key with faded red yarn rests on the checkered tablecloth tonight. Outside, the gutter spills into the yard, and street lamps blur in misty yellow light. The radiator clicks its steady song, while tea grows cold inside my favorite cup. The rain taps soft against the kitchen glass, a gentle rhythm beating through the floor. It sweeps the cobbles clean of yesterday and settles down behind my heavy door. I set the saucer down beside the stove and tune the wooden dial to 89, where old accordions begin to weave a song to bring a simple peace of mind before the midnight tram rolls through the lane to sweep away the shadows in the rain. My wool slippers tread the hallway boards, past photo frames of summer days gone by. The storm outside is settling into place, a silver curtain falling from the sky. I check the bolt and turn the kitchen latch, content to let the quiet take its turn. The steam rises slow into the air, a hint of cinnamon upon the breeze. It feels like 40 years have passed away while listening to water in the trees. I set the saucer down beside the stove and tune the wooden dial to 89, where old accordions begin to weave a song to bring a simple peace of mind before the midnight tram rolls through the lane to sweep away the shadows in the rain. Let the downpour wash the dusty street. I have my hot tea and a knitted shawl. Old age brings a peaceful sort of grace when night wind rustles softly down the hall. The brass key stays resting on the cloth, rain on the glass, steady and light. I close my eyes and let the world drift on. A quiet rain, a warm good night. across the wet cobblestone lane, and the tavern sign squeaks softly in the breeze. Come inside, my friend, wipe the mist off your frame. We have plenty of time for old stories like these. Listen how the gutter whistles a quiet, slow tune as the evening settles under a dark August moon. You always did walk without carrying a hat, shaking off drizzle like an old alley cat. Put your wool coat right here on the back of the chair. There's warmth in this kitchen, comfort to spare. The storm rolls through Paris while dark wine fills the glass. We count every summer that vanished too fast. Your hands tell the tale of 30 long years at the press, while rainy night shadows perform in a quiet excess. The radiator hums its slow song for two aging men, and tonight we are 18 in Normandy once again. Remember the cafe where we hid from the rain back in May? We spent our last coins on a loaf and some cheese. You laughed at my boots when the soles gave away, and we watched the wet pigeons fly into the trees. Now the hair on our temples is dusted with white, but your smile hasn't changed in the dim yellow light. The clock on the mantel ticks gentle and slow, while puddle-bound street lamps cast a deep amber glow. So pull up the footstool and lean on the wood. We both knew this evening would do us some good. The storm rolls through Paris while dark wine fills the glass. We count every summer that vanished too fast. Your hands tell the tale of 30 long years at the press, while rainy night shadows perform in a quiet excess. The radiator hums its slow song for two aging men, and tonight we are 18 in Normandy once again. The world outside moves far too quick for our feet, with motor cars splashing down every dark street. But here in this room, with the window pane blurred, we do not need much beyond one kindly word. Listen to the water dripping steady on the stone. Stay a little longer, friend, you shouldn't walk alone. The rain will keep falling till morning arrives, and we have a whole lifetime to warm in our lives. Damp ozone and boiled coffee drift through the narrow hallway as midnight thunder settles on the slatted wooden roof. Old Madame Laurent smooths her apron in the doorway while neon street lamps sparkle on a wet wool coat. She checks the hallway window for the mailman's little dog and listens to the gutters splashing through the fog. The tea is steeping slowly in a floral porcelain pot. A brass clock ticks softly on the shelf, She hums a melody her mother taught her long ago, and keeps the quiet evening to herself. A sudden heavy downpour washes clean the cobblestones below, while yellow curtains soften all the harshness of the streets. She folds a handwritten letter from a winter long ago, and warm accordion waltz tunes play where past and present meet. Across the hallway, Monsieur Henri trims his lamp wick low. He sets his reading glasses on a worn leather book. The storm outside is drumming on the windowsill below. He counts the years they've lived here with a single gentle look. They share no words across the floor, but both know very well how peaceful rain can feel inside this small hotel. The storm turns into steady drips against the zinc canal. The midnight air turns crisp and sweet with petrichor and thyme. Two lingering shadows rest beside the glowing kitchen sill, unbothered by the passing of the hour and the time. The hallway lamp flickers once and settles down to sleep. Outside, the dark street glistens in the cool November rain. Madame Laurent turns her key and closes up the door, while gentle night keeps watch along the Seine. An uninvited thought cuts through the quiet room. Outside, the evening sky turns dark and gray. The yellow streetlight shines on wet asphalt. Rain strikes the glass in steady rhythmic time. A silver teapot boils upon the stove. Shadows stretch across the papered wall. A distant horn blows past the quiet canal. Water trickles down the zinc roof edge. The neon flickers yellow at the bend. Tires splash soft along the slick street hedge, where rainy winter evenings slowly end. We sit together watching darkness flow, safe underneath the lamplight's golden glow. The waiter wipes a heavy marble bar. A wet umbrella drips beside our table. Your leather gloves rest folded on the wood. The wall clock ticks against the painted pine. A stray cat waits beneath the blue marquee. Water trickles down the zinc roof edge. The neon flickers yellow at the bend. Tires splash soft along the slick evening up. The raindrops tap against the window frame. A city bus rolls slowly out of view. We stay right here until the storm goes home. Just steam and rain and quiet warmth for two. Where does the silent thought wander when the gutter overflows? The tea kettle hums on the stove like an old friend who knows. My slippers are faded, the dark wallpaper peels in the hall. A street lamp flickers outside, casting shadows that fall. I wonder if sparrows find shelter beneath the tin overhang, or if they just listen to shadows the stormy dark sang. The wool sweater itchy against my warm skin, I pour out the chicory, letting thoughts in. The clock ticks too slow and the weather turns black, and memories ride on the steam coming back. The zinc roof hums a gentle tune while rain sheets down the glass. An old vinyl record spins slow as the late hours pass. The warm steam from my mug drifts upward to meet the dark ceiling beams. A wet cobblestone alleyway holds all our half-forgotten dreams. The butcher said Tuesday that summer was coming too late. My sister once left a pink ribbon right beside the iron gate. Now raindrops bounce off the drain pipe in steady slow beats. I count every splash as it washes the sleepy old streets. Was it 60 or 61 when we danced in the hall? The music faded out, but I still recall it all. The zinc roof hums a gentle tune while rain sheets down the glass. An old vinyl record spins slow as the late hours pass. The warm steam from my mug drifts upward to meet the dark ceiling beams. A wet cobblestone alleyway holds all our half-forgotten dreams. A draft from the floorboards creeps under my feet. The night smell of pine leaves is heavy and sweet. I turn down the gas burner, settling deep in my chair, while rain writes long letters on dark window panes. Out there, the kettle grows quiet at last, just water and shadows and past. Good night to the street, good night to the rain. A quiet mind rests once again. Solid oak settles beneath my tired frame as water streams down every window pane. I dip my pen to write across the years to a boy who spent his nights in foolish fears. The parlor clock ticks slow against the storm. The tea is steeped, the woolen rug is warm. Listen how the gutter spills outside to secrets that you used to try to hide. You thought the darkest clouds would never clear, yet 8 decades have passed and I am here. The pocket watch you lost was found in in May, and love arrived when least you looked away. So put your pen down, let the evening fade. There is no grand mistake that you have made. Remember how you walked through cold Saint Germain with leaky boots and empty coat in rain. You thought your dreams were drowning in the mud, while youth was pulsing warmly in your blood. The girl in mustard yellow called your name. She stayed through years of quiet and of fame. You thought the darkest clouds would never clear, yet 8 decades have passed and I am here. The pocket watch you lost was found in May, and love arrived when least you looked away. So put your pen down, let the evening fade. There is no grand mistake that you have made. The rain is softer now against the glass. I watch the shadows of the street lamps pass. If I could send this paper through the floor, I'd slide it gently underneath your door. Keep your collar up, young man, tonight. Everything you feared turned out alright. The chair holds me well. Sleep now. You told me yesterday the attic window leaks. Tonight the water taps a quiet wooden beat. A stray black cat is sleeping underneath the cart. The copper kettle hums to warm a tired heart. Outside the cobblestones are shining like fresh glass. I watch the silver drops on window panes, a mess. The baker rolls his awning down across the street. The smell of dark chicory settles soft and sweet. A yellow street light flickers through the heavy dark, while rain descends in ribbons on the sleeping park. Gold slippers slide across the floor without a sound, as midnight sparrows shelter close against the ground. The clock counts down the hours till the day returns, and in the quiet hearth a gentle embers burns. The wooden radio plays low, a cello tune. The wet wool coat hangs dripping by the hall spittoon. A forgotten letter sits beside a half-eaten pear. The drafts move slowly through the velvet rocking chair. A neighbor closes up her green accordion blinds. It is in these simple things a quiet peace resides. The rain tap taps a rhythm on the window frame. The street numbers glow faint without a passerby to name. We keep our teapots warm beneath the knitted cozy red, and let the midnight storm play music dark overhead. A yellow street light flickers through the heavy dark, while rain descends in ribbons on the sleeping park. Old slippers slide across the floor without a sound, as midnight sparrows shelter close against the ground. The clock counts down the hours till the day returns, and in the quiet hearth a gentle embers burns. The rain turns to a drizzle on the zinc roof tiles. A cup of linden tea can bridge the quiet miles. Sleep well, old friend, until the morning comes again. A glowing 7 on the bedside clock blinks slow, while outside in the dark the April rains start to grow. I close my eyes and picture us far down the line, sitting together drinking sweet gooseberry wine. 2 silver heads asleep beneath a wool throw. We will be slow to rise and turn, while gentle indoor fires burn, holding worn hands in quiet gray, watching the heavy storms roll far away. You will reach for your thick knitted cardigan on the rack, pouring steaming peppermint tea as the sky fades to black. We will smile at the leak dripping softly in the hall, as the lone yellow street lamp paints shadows on the wall, without a single bitter thought left to recall. Your gentle skin will bear the graceful lines of time. We will listen to the church bells make their midnight chime. The radiator hums its familiar little song, and we will know exactly where our hearts belong, content to watch the raindrops trace the window glass. Tonight we are young, yet the future shines so plain, safe inside a cozy home surrounded by the rain. No heavy burdens left, no foolish pride to hold, just 2 old sweethearts staying warm against the cold. The clock glows 7 in the stillness of our room. Outside the midnight storm clears out the heavy gloom. We will arrive there softly, hand in hand, just you and me, inside that quiet, rain-washed land. The scratched wooden button rests inside the bowl, where 5 grains of white sugar gather as a whole. The rain taps so softly on the kitchen glass, watching another silent midnight hour pass. I warm both my hands around this porcelain rim, while street lamps outside grow watery and dim. An old bass accordion plays across the square, floating through wet leaves on the chill night air. I count every drop that slides along the frame and quiet my heart before I say your name. A heavy coat soaked through with September drizzle sits drying in the darkness where cold embers sizzle. The pendulum swings while damp cobble cobblestones shine, and vintage contentment settles down like wine. I pour one last drop, though nobody is near, to let the soft rain fall, quiet my old year. Your brown wool umbrella leans against the wall, left here in the corner since the late last fall. The zinc roof above trickles steady and slow, a rhythm that lovers in Paris used to know. I trace the carved boxwood with a gentle hand, finding simple peace in a lonely land. A heavy coat soaked through with September drizzles, it's drying in darkness where cold embers sizzle. The pendulum swings while damp cobblestones shine, and vintage contentment settles down like wine. I pour one last drop, though nobody is near, to let the soft rain fall, quiet my old year. So many dark winters have drifted away, leaving mild shadows at the turn of gray. No bitterness remains in the small front room, just water and warmth in the midnight bloom. The storm slows its breathing to a whisper down the street. The wooden button rests where sweet and quiet meet. Good night to the alleyway, good night to the rain, a glowing yellow lamp behind the window pane.